Hello. Let's get started today in child's pose. So bring your knees out wide to the edges of your mat. Your big toes come together to touch. And then shift your hips back towards your heels and reach your arms forward. Rest your forehead onto the mat. Keep your arms active here, reaching forward. And just start to connect to your breath. Our breath is such a powerful tool. We can use it to reset, to start our yoga practice. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. And then slow out through the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Fill up your belly, your rib cage, your chest, all the way up. Hold at the top. Sip in a little more air. And then slow exhale out through the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in through your nose. Seal your lips. This time through your nose, breathe out. Continue 4-count breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Maintain that even breath. As you breathe out through your nose, it sounds kind of like an ocean, or maybe like a Darth Vader breath if you're a Star Wars fan. It's a slight constriction at the back of your throat, sort of like you would be fogging up a mirror, but you're breathing out through your nose instead of your mouth. Using this breath to build heat, breathe in through your nose, fill up your belly, your rib cage, your chest. Then through your nose, breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Through the nose, breathe out. Then come forward into a tabletop position. So stack your wrists under your shoulders here and your knees under your hips for a nice neutral spine. Spread your fingertips out wide to release some pressure from your wrists here. Hug your belly button up and in. Reach the crown of your head forward as you reach your hips back. Now reach your right arm forward like you're going to shake someone's hand. Your bicep is up by your ear. Then reach your left foot behind you. Tuck your back toes for some stability and flex your left toes back towards your face. If your hips or you lost any of your core engagement here, just go ahead and engage your core. Keep feeling a long line of energy through your fingertips all the way through your heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee and round your spine. Sunbird crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, extend, pause. Come back to tabletop. One time, drop your belly, lift your gaze, spread your collarbones out wide. Exhale, round and curl, cat pose. Come back to a neutral tabletop position. This time, reach your left hand forward like you're shaking someone's hand. And then reach your right legs back. Flex your right toes. Keep that belly nice and tight. Your core engaged here to find that stability. Reach through your fingertips all the way out through your back heel. Level out your pelvis if it's not already. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee, round your spine for sunbird crunch. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, pause. Come back to neutral, tabletop. One more time, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, round and curl into cat gaze towards your belly button. Press through the palms of your hands. Then come back to tabletop. Your fingertips are still spread wide. Tuck your toes and then just hover your knees up. So your knees are maybe just like an inch or two off the ground here. Keep your belly engaged. Gaze down to keep your neck nice and long. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Maybe widen your stance here and immediately begin to pedal out your legs. Exploring the sensation that you have in your body today. Keep your fingers spread out wide. Press evenly through all 5 knuckles and finger pads in your arms here. Rotate your biceps to face forward. Your triceps are back. Slight bend in the elbow. Bend your knees generously here, maybe more than you think you need to. And then lift your hips up a little higher to provide more space for your chest to go towards your thighs here. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Find your stability here. Reach through the crown of your head. As you reach through the heels of your feet, stack your heels over the ball mounds of your feet here. Keep your core engaged, press firmly through your hands here. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's float out a couple times. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward towards your hands. Bend your knees. Exhale, tiny steps to bring your feet behind your hands. You have either hip width distance or wider in your feet here. Bend your knees generously and allow your weight to shift forward into the ball mounds of your feet. Clasp opposite elbow here. And just let your entire upper body be weightless and hang. So shake your head no to anything that's not serving you right now. Nod your head yes to anything that you're calling in. Maybe sway from side to side. Keep that generous bend in your knee so that maybe your torso actually rests on your thighs or almost rests on your thighs. Big breath in. Exhale, release your palms down towards your hands. Toe heel your feet together to touch. And then slowly rise one vertebra at a time. All the way to standing. Reach your arms up overhead. And then draw your hands in towards your heart. Close your eyes or soften your gaze here. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Take a moment to set an intention for practice. I offer up an intention of forgiveness and trying again. We're going to be doing some challenging balance poses and transitions today. So if you fall out, just let yourself get back into it. Forgive yourself and try again. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale to seal that intention. Seal your lips through the nose, breathe in. Through your nose, breathe out. Drop your hands up by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms and open up towards the right. Make sure you keep your hips squared towards the front of the room. So that means press your right hip forward and your left hip back so that your twist comes from your belly button. Keep your core engaged to help with that. That may mean you don't twist a whole lot here, and that is totally fine. Big breath in. Exhale, maybe you twist a little deeper. Inhale, come back through center, reach tall. Exhale, cactus your arms and twist towards the left this time. So again, keep your hips squared, which usually means pressing your left hip just a little bit forward here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together here. Breath in. Exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, cactus your arms. Just stay forward this time. Maybe back bend. Shift your hips forward. Shine your heart up. Gaze up. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, slow with control. Fold at the hips. Trace your gaze on the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, lift your chest, a little to no weight in the palms of your hands. Press all 10 toenails into the mat enough so that your kneecaps lift off of the mat. Keep your elbows in towards your sides here. Gaze is down to protect your neck. Inhale, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Let it be your highest one yet. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, press up, plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Through the nose, breathe out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of the mat. We flow. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze your shoulder blades together, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up, reverse swan dive. Exhale, cactus your arms, twist towards the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist open towards the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus your arms, back bend, shine your heart. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, pause. Option for Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Lower halfway down, no lower. Untuck your toes. Shift your heart forward, straighten out your elbows. Only the palms of your hands and your toes contact the mat. Gaze straight ahead of you. Then lift your hips up and back, roll over your toes, back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, bend your knees and travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, twist open towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Always an option to skip those and just meet back and downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your knee, point your knee up towards the ceiling to open up your hip. And just find a couple circles of your hip one direction and then the other. Then lift your right leg high, square off your hips here. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between the palms of your hands. Plant your left palm down. Inhale, right. Reach your right arm up overhead. Pause here. Give this nice twist. Squeeze your inner thighs together here for stability. And then go onto your fingertips here and almost start lifting off of that left hand. Inhale, rise. Crescent with a twist. So your arms stay the same. Your right arm reaches back, your left arm reaches forward, but now your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. Keep your belly nice and tight. Inhale, reach your right arm to your left thigh. Reach your left arm up overhead and square your shoulders forward. Exalted crescent. Little to no weight in this back hand. You can also bring it to your low back. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Tap them together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, knee, elbow to knee. One more time, inhale, rise. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Right toes face forward. Your left foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat here. Make sure your shoulders are over top of your hips. You have a tendency to reach forward in this pose, so just reach back a little bit to stack those. Maybe bend and straighten your front knee. And then try to get your thigh parallel towards the ground or your mat. So that might mean widening your stance. And then let your knee stack over your ankle here. And then gaze over your front middle finger. Energetically reach. Pull your heels together to really light up your legs here. If you're starting to sweat or shake, you're doing it right. Inhale, 5-pointed star, reach up, toes out, heels in. Get nice and big, take up space here. And then pivot your toes forward, fold at the hips, wide-legged forward fold. So your feet should be parallel to the short edges of your mat here. Allow your weight to fall forward into the ball ends of your feet to really feel this stretch in your hamstrings. Inch your left palm down. Reach your right arm up towards the sky for another little twist here in this wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, release your right palm down. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, release back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to frame your right foot at the top of your mat. Inhale, shift forward, launch off onto your right foot so your left foot is lifted here. Keep your hips squared towards the bottom, towards the ground. Engage your glute and your hamstring to lift your leg a little higher. Keep your left toes flexed back towards your face. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your left foot by your right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Set your hips low, reach your arms up. Breath in. Exhale, airplane your arms. Keep your knees stacked over your ankles here. Keep your weight shifted towards your heels. Shift your weight into your right foot here. Inhale, lift your left leg high. So your left thigh is parallel towards the mat. Make sure you can see all of your left toes. And then cross your left ankle over your right thigh. And then sit back down into your chair for standing figure four. And just breathe into your hip here. Inhale, rise, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane your arms, chair plane again. Inhale, swim your arms forward, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or your flow. Choosing what you need in this moment. We meet back in downward facing dog. Breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your knee to open up your hip. Circle one direction a couple times and then the other. Then square off your hips here. Reach your left foot back behind you. Breath in. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Plant your right palm down. Inhale, reach your left arm up for that twist. Pause here and feel a little stretch on your left hip. Adjust your stance, squeeze your inner thighs together, and then slowly begin to lift out of your right palm. Keep your arms as they are, and just inhale, rise. Stack your shoulders over your hips here. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. Maybe you gaze back towards your left thumb. Keep that bend in your knee here. Inhale, bring your left palm behind you. Reach your right arms up. Square your shoulders towards the front, exalted crescent. And then exhale, bring your elbow down towards the outside of your left knee. Keep the bend in your knee here. Inhale, rise, exalted crescent. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Bend and straighten out that knee. Give yourself a little break and then settle in to your warrior two stance with that heel to arch alignment. Again, make sure your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Gaze over your front middle finger. Stay committed to that front lunge with your knee over your ankle. Squeeze your heels towards your midline to really fire up your legs here. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Get nice and big and tall. And then pivot your feet forward. Wide leg forward fold. We won't stay here as long on this side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to frame your left foot at the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Standing splits, lift your right leg high. Engage that glute and hamstring. Flex your right toes back towards your face. Lift your leg a little higher. And then shift your right hip back down to level them out. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach up. Exhale, airplane your arms. Shift your weight into your left foot. Inhale, rise. One-legged mountain. Make sure you can see all 5 of your right toes here. Your right thigh is parallel to the ground. And then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Keep your toes flexed back towards your knee to protect your knee here. Sit back in your chair. Feel a little wobbly. Find one non-moving point for your gaze. And just breathe into your right hip here. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or your flow. We meet back in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog when you're ready. This time we flow. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, stack your shoulders over your hips, crescent with a twist. Inhale, exalted crescent, shoulders square forward. Exhale, elbow to knee just one time. Inhale, rise, exalted crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, 5-pointed star, get big. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, toes point forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to frame your right foot. Inhale, standing splits, pause here. A little bit different of a transition. Challenge your balance. Option to stop through mountain pose, or just go straight through to that one-legged mountain. So lift your chest up, then bring your left foot high, one-legged mountain, having grace, forgiveness of yourself, just getting back into it if you come out, and then sit back into your standing figure four. Stay here for a breath in and a breath out. Keep your heart nice and proud. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, swim your arms forward, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank and flow. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose crunch in. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your palms. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Low lunge twist. Exhale. Crescent with a twist, shoulders over your hips. Inhale, reach your right arm high, square your shoulders forward, exalted crescent. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee one time. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Take up space. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands forward to frame your left foot. Inhale, standing splits, pause. And get ready for the transition on this side. Go for it where you just are balancing on your left foot. Then if you fall out of it, you can always just bring your right foot down. So maybe bring your palms together at your chest as you lift your right leg high, and then reach your arms up overhead, one-legged mountain. And exhale, standing figure four. Stay for a full round of breath. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, sit nice and low. Reach your triceps high, your pinky fingers together, shine your heart forward. Inhale, swim your arms forward, chair pose. Keep that belly engaged. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up, extended mountain. And exhale, bring your hands in towards your heart. Moving into tree pose here. Shift your weight into your left foot. So maybe lift all 5 of your toes and then place them back down. Then begin to lift your right foot off of the mat. Option to leave it at your ankle, your calf, or above your knee and your thigh. You can guide yourself here like I did. Make sure you're not putting any pressure on your knees. So don't have your foot on your knee joint here. Press your left leg into your right foot here. Externally rotate your right leg to point your knee out towards the side as much as you can. Find that one non-moving point here for your gaze. Reach the crown of your head high. And then once you have your balance, maybe you extend your branches of your tree here. Option also to sway your arms from side to side. For even more challenge, close your eyes, bring your gaze inward. Bring your hands back together to your heart if they're not already there. And then gently bring your knee forward, one-legged mountain. And then bring your right foot to meet your left, and then just shake it out. Maybe shake it out like a little dance there. Have a little fun with it. Then prepare for the other side. So now shift your weight into your right foot. And again, decide where you want to go. Do you want to be at your ankle, your calf, or all the way up onto your thigh here, like me? I have a harder time balancing on this side, and you may also have different balance on different sides, depending on what you do. Find that drishti, your gaze, that non-moving point to look at. Keep your knee pointed out towards the left as much as possible. And again, maybe extend your branches or sway them from side to side. Or even close your eyes if you want that extra challenge. Again, if you fall out, just get back into it. Just let yourself play around and challenge yourself today in your balance. Bring your palms back together at your heart center. And then bring your knee forward into that one-legged mountain. And then bring your left foot back to meet your right. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms for a little back bend here. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your flow here. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full deep breath in to reset. And a deep breath out. We'll flow our sequence one more time. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, reach your right arm up overhead for that twist. Exhale, stack your shoulders over your hips, reach your right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, left arm lifts, exalted crescent, shoulders square forward. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee one time. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, toes forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, crawl to the front of your mat. Inhale, standing splits. Try that tough transition. One-legged mountain, inhale. Exhale, standing figure four. Stay for a full breath in and a breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, sit low, reach back. Inhale, chair pose, arms forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch in. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step your left foot between your palms. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, stack your shoulders over your hips, keep the twist. Inhale, right arm goes up. Exalted crescent. Exhale, elbow to knee one time. Keep the bend in your knee. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Heels in, toes out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl forward to frame your left foot. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, sit low into that figure four. Stay for that breath in and a breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, swim your arms, forward chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, slowing it down here. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Knee back in downward facing dog. Your last flow here. Breath in. Big open mouth, open jaw, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist and your right ankle towards your left wrist, setting up for half pigeon. So that might mean you need to shift forward or shift your left knee back. Stay lifted here. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And then gaze over your right shoulder to sway your hips forward. And then, if you'd like, you can sleep your pigeon and lower down. Find a place for your head to rest, whether that's on your fists or perhaps even onto your mat. Or if you have a block, that's also a great place for it. And just breathe here, slowing down your breath, slowing down your heart. Take a few more breaths here. When you're ready, begin to press back up onto the palms of your hands. Tuck your back toes under to lift your knee. And then first lift your leg up and then come back into three-legged dog. Open up your hip again here. Find whatever movement feels good. Maybe you just need to pedal out your feet in downward facing dog. Leaning back in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left wrist, your left ankle towards your right wrist. And again, finding your shape. I usually shift my back knee back a little bit. Stay lifted here. Squeeze your inner thighs together to level out your pelvis. Then also gaze over your left shoulder. And then once you're there, sleep your pigeon if you did on the other side. And just relax your left leg here. And breathe into your left hip. Notice how your mind may have started to wander in this pose, this longer hold. Come back to your breath. Focus on long, deep inhales through your nose and slow exhales out. A few more breaths here in this shape.
J'avais jamais vu de nuit aussi calme. Je regarde
When you're ready, come back up onto the palms of your hands, tuck your back toes to lift your back knee. First, lift your knee up and then come back to three-legged dog. Again, open up your hip here. Find what you need to reset. Maybe pedal out your dog. Come back to downward facing dog, downward facing dog. And then just come down onto your knees here. Shift forward so you have a landing pad behind you. Straighten out your legs, reach your arms forward. And then slowly lower down all the way onto your back. Once you're there, bring your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Extend your left foot out long. Squeeze your right knee in towards your chest, up and around your rib cage to find some compression here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your knee across to the left side. Keep your right shoulder pinned to the ground, which might mean that your knee is floating as mine is here. Feel this nice twist. Cactus your arms or tee out your arms if they're not already. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Then extend your right leg out long. Squeeze your left knee in towards your chest to find that compression. Breath in. Then exhale, bring your right knee over towards the right side. Your left knee over towards the right side, my bad. Then cactus or tee out your arms. Again, keep your left shoulder pinned to your mat. Gaze over your left shoulder to complete the twist, or keep your gaze up. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your knees in towards your chest for a final squeeze. Wrap your arms around your shins. Lift your head up towards your knees. Maybe kiss them in gratitude for your practice. Squeeze all the muscles in your body. Breath in. And then exhale, release. Final Shavasana. Let your legs and your arms fall out wide here. Relax all your limbs beneath you. Pull your shoulder blades together underneath to lift your heart to its highest point. Relax all the muscles in your face. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue fall off of the roof of your mouth. Relax the space between your eyebrows. I'll bring you out when it's time. stay here if you can. Take a nice big full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let yourself sink further onto the mat beneath you. If you'd like to move on with your day, slowly begin to find gentle movements in your fingertips and your toes, circles in your wrists and your ankles. Maybe point and flex your toes. Then reach your arms up overhead, arch your back, good morning stretch, point your toes. And then bring your knees up towards your chest and roll onto either side. Use your bicep as a pillow. Pause here. And then press yourself up onto a seat, eyes closed. Bring your palms together at your heart center. We'll take one final breath together. Take a deep breath in through your nose, fill up your belly, your rib cage expanded, your chest full. And then an open mouth, open jaw, exhale. Bring your thumbs together at your third eye center. Thank you so much for showing up on your mat today and for giving yourself some grace, some forgiveness to try again, even if you fail. Maybe you can find some of that off of your mat today as well. We bow forward to seal our practice together. Namaste.